perspective, what has your journey been in the past few years, having integrated into the Canadian economy?
Okay, thank you, Abiodun, for having me today. As he had introduced, my name is David Ugwu, and I'm a project manager for BGIS. So I think, Abiodun, you and I met 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago when you had moved over here and trying to get acquainted with Canada, the job search, project management, and anything that related to the industry. I think my journey begins in 2010. I moved here from Nigeria. I was doing, I guess my family owns a construction company in Nigeria. So I've always been exposed to having like an engineering or project management background. So I did work in the company for a couple of years before I moved out here to Canada to pursue an engineering degree, which, funny enough, my dad's a civil engineer, but I wanted to rebel from that, and I chose to do mechanical engineering, which, believe it or not, I find myself back in construction industry, which is largely led me to do civil stuff. I guess as you progress through your career, you get more opportunities. So now I can demand mechanical projects and things like that. But that's kind of where my journey starts. And then I went to the University of Manitoba for mechanical engineering degree, which graduated in 2014 with that. At the same time, I had started pursuing my project management diploma. So I got that from Red River College in 2016, and then I proceeded on to get the PMP certificate. I started off having the CAPM, so we can talk about processes when we get into it. But in order for me, moving from Nigeria and not having that experience, thinking that the experience you had would get you in somewhere, but then it doesn't, and then you have to take a step to try to do something else. So then I always knew that I wanted to go in project management, so I decided to take the CAPM, which is a certified associate in project management. I had no experience. I didn't have to have any experience to even get the certificate.
Yeah.
But it was something that I think when I went through the process of, showing your interest and that also having been largely recognized, that I think did help. So that's where we break my journey around. After that, I worked for company that did a large project for Manitoba Hydro. So spent some time in the north doing construction inspection, quality engineering, and things like that. And then after that, I got laid off and I had to move back
Mhm.
to Winnipeg, where I then got a job as a risk manager for an insurance company. Complete
Oh,
180 from what you would think or expect, going from doing engineering to then being no job, and then I would accept this role in insurance. It was risk management, so I still got to travel around the country to do inspections, to ensure that the buildings were safe and things like that. So I had that change for almost 2 years, and then I was fortunate to get back into project management with BGIS in 2016, and I've been here, I guess, ever since. So there is some bumps in the road, if you want to call it, to achieve what you want to achieve, and we all have different stories. That's my story. I still have a lots of hoops to still jump over as I progress in the career space. But I think for the intent of this seminar today is, share the experience as immigrant, getting in there and, see how we can help anyone else. And like, I met you through this. I've met so many other Nigerians, Africans, Middle Eastern folks that reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I help as much as I can, whenever I can. So if anyone wants to reach out after this, feel free.